There's a lot of people that have subscribed to this channel, but I want to speak specifically to those of you who are following this channel for spiritual reasons. Because when I started this channel, the goal was to be a light in a very dark world, and I partnered with God in the very beginning. And I really didn't know what that meant. So in the very beginning, I just started taking prayer requests and occasionally would throw out a video on God and concealed carry, that kind of thing. But it really wasn't until the last few years when everything completely changed. God just put me through something, and when I say I partnered with him, what it turned into was he became the CEO, and I just do what he tells me to do as best I can. And through that, we've been going through Revelation verse by verse. But in addition to that, this new series on the water, it's changed my life. It's really been a very powerful last 45 to 50 days for me. And what I'm getting is that it's also been a very powerful 45, 50 days for you as well. And it's things like that that I see God in this, that I know he's in it. And almost every single time I go out on the water, I really don't even know what I'm going to talk about. I know the verse, but I don't even know what I'm going to say about it. And the Spirit just guides it. And it's really been an incredible thing. So I just want to say thank you for really making that possible, because if it wasn't doing the same for you as it was doing for me, I wouldn't be nearly as encouraged. So I just want to thank you for the encouragement that you've sent through that, specifically, as well as the End of Time series, as well as those of you who are following for the remnant. And I kind of want to speak to that for a moment as well, because a lot of people are feeling that same sense of, something's changing in the world. And when I look around, there's not a lot of people like me out there. Because we've all been scattered. I've said this many times. You live in a town of 10,000, there's probably 2 or 3 of you. But God is pulling that back together, and I believe he's using this channel to do it. So I also want to let you know that there's a few people that I've met on the road as I've traveled around the country to meet those who call themselves the remnant. There's a few who have volunteered to take on some of those communication pieces. So we're going to try to get out better communication for that as well. If you sent in the message that you're in on this, the remnant, just know that we're been prayerfully seeking God on what to do with that. Because once I kind of said, all right, let me know if you're in, it opened up, and there was thousands and thousands of people, and I honestly didn't even know what to do with it other than travel around as best I could and meet people. But things are changing. And I just want you to be aware of that they are changing. And there's things in the process right now that you're going to see come to fruition before the end of this year. So I just want to encourage you on that level as well. And finally, those on Patreon that support this channel financially, I know that's a sacrifice, and I just know that it doesn't go wasted. It goes towards this content. All of it goes towards this content and creating more of it. But I want to definitely thank you for that, as well as let you know, for some reason a lot of my videos are getting demonetized lately, and those are going to Patreon. So if you're wondering where those are, those types of videos, I gotta make money. I gotta work for money. I don't work for free. As much as I'd love to be self-sufficient and not have to work for money, I have to work for money. So if they're not gonna be monetized on YouTube, I'm gonna put them on Patreon. So just want to throw out again that thank you. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. Feel called to support this channel to Patreon, that link's below. The most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests. Please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.